Hi everybody, welcome to Transfiguration class, Magical Knitting 101. We're going to be making something secret. The first thing you need is your ball of yarn and your knitting needles. And remember, in the materials list I told you to get size 7s and that you should get circulars or straights. These are circulars, that's what I have. I don't have any straights to show you, but they're pretty obvious. They're just this part. So the first thing we're going to do is cast on. Casting on is the beginning of every knitting project, and the first thing you have to understand is there are a lot of ways to cast on. Every way has its benefits. Every way is best for a certain project or whatnot, but what we're going to do is long tail cast on. And the first thing you need to do is measure out your tail, and you're going to get, for this one we get 38 stitches cast on, so I would say about 2.5 feet, and for me I can measure that along my arm, and that works out well for me, and that might work out well for others. For some of you, maybe add a little extra to that measurement. If you don't have a measuring tape, that measuring along your arm is useful. So the first thing for long tail cast on is to make sure that you're holding your yarn correctly. So you've got the tail, which is the end of the yarn, and that 2.5 feet, and then you've got the working yarn, which is attached to your ball. And please forgive the shaky camera, it's attached to me. It's the only way I could figure out how to do this today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the tail side and you're going to wrap that around your thumb. And then you're going to take the working side and you're going to wrap that around your index finger. And then you're going to hold both ends like this. Okay? So you make sure you've got good tension here. Everything should be nice and taut. And then for the first stitch, you're going to take your needle and press it down on this center thread, and then you're going to bring it under the thumb and over or around the index finger thread. And then, see this loop that the thumb is making? You're going to bring it through that loop and then let go. And pull it down, and then you've got the first 2 stitches. And this only does this on the first stitch, so you get 2 stitches on the first one. Every other one will only add 1. So we still need 36 stitches. And from here on out, what you're going to do is you're just going to go up under the thumb, around the index finger, and through that loop again. And then you're going to just keep doing that. It gets a little monotonous, but it also makes for good practice. So up under the thumb, around the index finger, and through the loop, up, around and through, up, around and through. And just keep doing this until you get to 38. As you can see, it gets pretty fast once you've practiced it a lot. So up, around, and through.